Hi Aquarius, this is Nyondro from Truth Has Changed Tarot, and I'm here to do your April 2017 reading. First, I want to say thank you to all the people who've liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get started. So your overall message for April 2017 is self-worth. I'm going to read what that means here from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. Here we go. So, people, events, and material objects beyond your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Aim higher, for you will draw even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. How do I relate to the word deserving? Am I ready to allow myself to receive what others may not? Alright. So your clarifying cards are luck, time, and cycle. So one of the first messages I got, was the time is now. The time is now. You can't, like these things that almost feel like luck. You're just like, how did this happen? What, why, what? I mean, this is amazing, but oh my gosh, like that's what I'm getting. You're looking at these things, people, events, opportunities, but you're just kind of biding your time almost. You're just taking too long. Like there's a cycle that's trying to end, a cycle around how you deal with, abundant thing coming in life, a cycle around how you think about your worth, what you think you're capable of attracting, what you think you're capable of manifesting, what you have been working on. Like that cycle of doubt is closing. So you biding your time is almost kind of extending that lesson. Because you're just like, well, I'm not sure. It's just the lesson gets pushed back and back and back. When the universe is like, look, I'm handing these things to you, just enjoy it. Indulge. Just allow yourself to feel like happy almost. Allow yourself to feel like reactions, I think. Because part of it is just like, part of, like I said, receiving is an action. Part of what is going to require for you to receive is this idea of being vulnerable. And being vulnerable takes steps. It takes steps for you to be able to open yourself up. But in order to receive, you're going to have to be able to have a space to receive. So, alright, so your last part of your reading, for the singles here, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Three of Wands here. So definitely is this connection to your self-worth, your emotional fulfillment. You don't feel emotionally fulfilled. You feel just kind of like confused about what feels fulfilling, and that's preventing things from coming in. Like I said, it's prolonging this waiting period of like receiving what you've harvested, or harvesting what you have kind of put out there. Yeah, so because you're focusing here with the Five of Cups in reverse, it's asking you, part of the mindset of why you're in the Nine of Cups in reverse is that you're focusing on what was not working. You're focusing on negative experiences from the past. You're focusing on like what could-haves, what should-haves, what had been, what ifs. Like, no, it's the now. Because with the Ace of Cups here, this is like this fulfillment is being tailored towards you, but you're not able to see it. You're not able to receive it for some reason. Ooh, I accidentally picked up two cards exactly the way I wanted to. So you have the Star in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And that to me is like what needs to be healed is feeling like understanding what makes you feel good in terms of self-sufficiency. I mean, these two cards are about self-sufficiency. Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Or sorry, Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. To me are cards about self-sufficiency. And it's almost like if you've been over-relying on yourself, you're not able to like really take the time to heal. It's just asking you to like take the time to like figure out what it means to, like, instead of just waiting, use that period of time in a productive way, in a way that, like I said, is closing the cycle of not feeling worthy. You know, is allowing the things, allowing hope, allowing faith, allowing vulnerability to come in, so that you're able to receive the abundance, the gifts, like it said with the self-worth card. All right, so for the couples here, you have the Two of Cups. Beautiful. So many signs got the Two of Cups. And then the Nine of Swords, which is your energy. So this deep connection is coming. You have this deep connection to your partners. And part of it has to do with your movement. But let's get more information about this story here. There's always more details. Okay. So you have the Death card in reverse and the King of Pentacles. So you have this deep connection, and it's almost like you're distracted here with you're distracted with other things. Like, you're not facing the deep connection here. You're facing away from it. And it's kind of making this relationship stuck as a result. And that stability that you're trying to achieve by facing these things, these other things that you feel like are more important or more worthy, it's just leading to the stuckness. Yeah, when abundance here, like I said, things are coming into your life, stability is coming into your life, all these things are coming into your life, but it's like, so you don't have to do any more work, you know? You don't have to do any more work outside of just focusing on, like, receiving. You know, you don't have to do, you just have to receive, which is doing, but you just are receiving the abundance. You're receiving the gifts. You're not, the movement doesn't need to be happening. I mean, movement towards, yeah, but it's just like the dynamic in your relationship is feeling, you feel very stuck. You don't know how to really feel this connection because you're kind of moving away from it, and you're not really taking the time to understand that the stability that you're trying to move towards is not happening because you're just so focused on other things. You're stuck. You're not allowing the new cycles to come in, the new perspectives to come in that allow you to accept this abundance, accept the fruition, the depths of what that connection can provide for you. Because you have the Knight of Cups here, and that's the emotional. The Knight of Cups is facing the Empress here, moving towards pouring energy into this abundance. You know, that's what is possible. That is what you're capable of doing once you kind of unstuck yourself. What is it? Unstuck? Remove yourself? Get unstuck? Whatever. I think that's a word. So for the work, passion, and community, you have the Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So you are unsure about how to communicate. Get out of my clothes. The cat. So you're unsure how to communicate, or unsure how to deal with these messages that you're receiving. But you're just kind of trying to ignore it. A lot of ignoring this month, Aquarius. But your intuition is just blinding you with the truth. Telling you what you need to feel stable and self-sufficient. You know, here with the Queen of Pentacles again. Allowing you to, and this will allow you to move towards emotional fulfillment here. But it's just a matter of like actually looking at the messages that are coming in. And this will give you the confidence to be able to move forward in whatever projects, feeling a larger sense of community and belongingness, emotional stability in your projects, in your workplace. And with Justice Reverse here, it's just reminding you that what you put in is what you receive what you put in. So if you continue to put in things that are emotionally satisfying to you, you'll receive emotionally satisfying things to you. But I think another message with this, a part of you receiving is putting in that internal work, doing that self-digging, investigation. So you're able to, receive in a more balanced way. That you're not just the one giving, or you're not just the one, if you're not just the one giving, not just the one trying to, make things even here, because, Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups is an even number. Balance is going to be achieved through that internal work, definitely. It's going to allow you to take the blindfolds off, face the messages, listen to your intuition, trust yourself so you can feel self-sufficient. That. That made sense. All right, so your spirituality, higher purpose, and additional messages are the Justice here again, the Devil, and the Star, which is your energy, Aquarius. So with the Justice here, it's like I just said, you put in, you receive what you put in. So you have to be in a point, your challenge is to be in the point of receiving, so that balance can be achieved. But right now, you're just kind of feeling stuck, the word codependency is coming up, attachment, fear, thinking things are going to turn out a certain way, hoping that you are able to control the situation. There's just elements of just control, the sort of the shadow sides of trying to gain clarity through domination is what I'm getting. But that's not how you're going to find clarity. Where you're going to find clarity is taking off the chains of the desires to control situations and outcomes. Once you take off those chains, you'll be in a place that feels more like yourself. That feels a lot more balanced here. You can see with the Star card, the Alice Coltrane. Have this sense of hope, the sense of feeling you're capable of healing because you have the desire and know how to be vulnerable. Oops. Yeah, I knew the moon was going to come out at some point. So with the moon too, is just saying, again, this idea of softness and vulnerability that I connect to the moon card in this deck. Other decks too, but it's a sense of, there's a soft fog around you, the soft clouds, soft fog, haze around you that is distracting you from focusing on what is not working, and allows you to let your guard down so you can feel a little bit more vulnerable. If you feel a little bit more in the sense of privacy, if you're able to kind of, if you feel a little bit more, for some reason the sense of privacy came up. You feel like you're able to kind of have a quiet space to kind of re-energize. I think that's when you're going to be able to feel like you have this time and the capacity and the willingness and the desire to be vulnerable. So your overall message or overall advice for this time period is there is medicine in my shadow. I'm definitely going to read that because that's very pertinent. That's very pertinent to this. All right. Drink some water first. Light and shadow each play a vital role in our growth. The dark and deep is valuable as valuable as the light and easy. When we accept that they coexist, we can embrace our shadow without letting it define us. As messengers of the night, owls navigate darkness with clear vision and instinctual wisdom. Owl is here to support your inner journey and awaken your ability to sense in the dark. Some of the greatest artists, healers, and teachers discover their most profound gifts in this realm. The medicine of your shadow taps you deep into your intuition, develops empathy, and is an opportunity to turn weakness into strength. Know this deeper feeling awareness will ignite an unwavering and powerful core fire within you. As you share your light, do not shun your shadows. Cultivate compassion for every shade of your being. So there's definitely an element of balance that is a theme with the Justice card coming up here a couple times. This idea of balancing sort of the shadow side, the shadow work, the deeper, darker things that you need to investigate and let go of, or continue to figure out how you can translate for the future. And the lighter things, the joy, the happiness, the vulnerability that comes with doing this sort of work and having these sort of experiences. It's like you have to find a balance, you know, and that balance will allow you to feel more attractive, not in the sense of physical attractiveness, but more attracted to the things, like you're attracting the things that you want in your life. All right, so that's your reading. If this resonates, it makes sense, you know, feels good, spot on, you know, hit me up for a personal reading. We can talk about your life, just parse it out, you know, or I can just send you a video too. But either way, we can just talk it out, parse it out. I'll send you guidance. We'll talk about guidance, whatever it feels relevant and pressing and needed in your life. We can figure it out together, or I'll figure it out and I'll send you a video. Anyways, I have full moon and new moon readings that I do every month. Anyways, what I was saying is that I have full moon and new moon readings that I do every month on my website and on my Instagram. I have cute pictures on my Instagram of myself and my cat and things I do, I guess, my food. Whatever people post on Instagram. And yeah, that's your reading. Blessings.